Biot-Savart law. According to Oersted's experiment, any current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field around it, and we can measure the magnetic induction at any point around the current carrying wire. So this is a current carrying wire. There is a magnetic field around it, and these are the magnetic lines of force. At any point in the magnetic field, we can find out the magnetic induction or strength of the magnetic field, and that is done experimentally in this way. Consider a long current carrying wire in which a current I is flowing in this upward direction. Consider a small element dl of the wire. Consider a point P where we want to find out the strength of the magnetic induction. Because it is due to a small element dl, we will find out dB, which is the small magnetic induction at that point. Distance between the point P and the wire is R. Angle between the wire and the line joining P and DL is theta. It was found out experimentally that dB is directly proportional to the current flowing. That is, more the strength of the current, more is the value of dB. It was also found out that dB is directly proportional to dl, that is the length of the element of the wire considered. dB is directly proportional to sine of the angle theta. dB is inversely proportional to square of the distance, r square. Combining all the factors, we have dB is proportional to I dl sine theta by r square. And this equation or this law is Biot-Savart law. Removing the proportionality sign, we can put an equal to sign and add a proportionality constant, which is mu 0 by 4 pi. This mu 0 is called permeability of free space, and its value is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 Weber per ampere meter. dB is measured in Webers per meter square or Tesla. This dB or magnetic induction is due to a small length of the wire dl. If we have to consider the entire length of the wire, then we have to integrate dB and get B is equal to integral dB. So if Biot-Savart law is asked, you have to explain all this derivation till B is equal to integral dB.